All right, I am in Ushuaia. I'm always saying it wrong, but it's daytime, and I'm gonna walk towards the casino. They have a casino here, which is kind of interesting. It is the southernmost casino in the world, right here. And it is right in the city right here. You can see the mountains right there. Okay, beautiful mountains at the top right there. We're gonna get up there at some point. A little bit of snow cap going on up there. Now, I'll remind you that we are in the beginning of the fall time here in Ushuaia, Argentina. All right, so we're in the middle of the fall time. So it is just starting to get a little bit cooler in the cooler months, not totally cold. So we're gonna walk towards the casino right now. As you can see right here, here are some photographos of, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but it looks like some sort of planning right there. The guy looks like he's in a military. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. But we're just gonna cruise on down the street. He looks kind of confused, dazed, like, why are you taking my picture? Well, it's probably been about several decades, maybe a half century, and the guy is still looking like that for some reason. I don't know, but we're gonna cruise on down the street. All right. So there's a guy with a gun in his hand. Not sure why he has that. It's just a peaceful area down here. There's no one really to be battling with. Here are just some photos. I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna actually walk into the casino because casinos should not shut down, right? They're supposed to be open all day long, right? We're gonna walk over there. The door's right there. I'm gonna see what's going on. And I'm just gonna keep on cruising down the street. A lot of tourists around here. Coming up, it looks like some sort of construction going on. Pouring some concrete or cement. I'm not sure exactly what the proper wording is, but they have some sort of construction going on. But I'm just gonna keep on cruising down the street. And this is a casino. It looks like a main entrance. It doesn't look well kept on the outside, so I'm curious to see if it is actually functioning right now. There's no one outside. Just gonna walk around the street. Main street down there. Oh, there's actually someone coming outside. I'm gonna put my camera away because from what I know, you're not supposed to allow cameras inside the casino. So I'm gonna put it away briefly and walk inside to see what's going on. Or actually, I'm just gonna come up to the front. Doesn't look like it's operating. It looks like it's under construction. Looks like a little bit of scat down here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's operating. The casino that was not a casino. Just gonna keep on cruising down the street. While I'm walking, this really reminds me of Iceland. All right, so if you've ever been to Reykjavik, this is what it looks like. It gives me strong Reykjavik vibes. I know I'm not saying that right, but that's what it's giving me. It's giving me strong Reykjavik vibes. Now it's early in the morning. Well, I'd say about 8 o'clock. Doesn't look like some of the shops have opened up yet. These are retail shops. Looks like people who are getting up or people going to school, going to their jobs, but not yet quite retail opening time. That usually starts around 9, 10-ish, late at 11 at the latest. I'm just gonna keep on cruising down the street. Presidenta Cristina Fernandez. Don't know who that is. So here's just a look It's early morning here. Some late blooming flowers. Like I said, we're late in the summer. It's actually fall here. So you will get some things blooming. I believe this is some sort of weed. It looks nice. Flower's great. Just gonna keep on going down here. I'm looking over there into the bay. It looks like some sort of abandoned ship. I'm gonna walk over to that area. Non-high. I'm not exactly sure. It says Blanco non-high right there. A lot of people window shopping because, quite frankly, the stores have not yet opened. It's like some sort of, not exactly sure what kind of shop that is. I'm gonna cross the street. We're coming up close to a shipyard. Just look both ways. Tend to look both ways before I cross the street as I cruise on down it. Now it's interesting, there's a ship that looks like it's been abandoned right here, but I'm moving closer to investigate. Ushuaia Trail Race Fin del Mundo. Not exactly sure what that means. I'm just gonna cruise on down the street. So there's crosswalks indicate where to cross. I'm sure you've probably seen that in your neck of the woods. So I'm gonna move on closer. And there's that abandoned ship that I was talking about, sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. Just gonna cruise on down the street though. Beautiful morning, cloud cover, but nice colors in the sky, reflecting off of the water in the bay. A lot of ships in the bay, not really. Like I said, it's late this season, so I'm sure some of them are going to dock. And there is the boat. I'm getting closer. It looks like it wants to sink, but it has a shoulder that it can rely on. Shoulder of the bay. Looking back at the city, I was out last night and it was kind of lively, especially considering how late it was when I was out. Just gonna cruise on down the street. A few dogs sitting right there. There it is. I wonder if Captain Jack Sparrow is located somewhere in there. Get a little bit closer. So there's the ship that I was pointing at, I was talking about. It looks abandoned, all wood, some specks of metal there. It looks to be coming apart. I'm not sure exactly what the story is behind this ship, but I'm sure it has a fascinating story. as it sits on the dock of the bay while all these other ships are free floating. I'm just gonna go ahead and move past that, and you look over here. There is the shipyard where there's shipping containers all over, coming from all over the world, leaving to go all over the world, are sitting right there. Just gonna keep on cruising down the street. This looks like a gas station right there. It says YPF. Not exactly sure what that stands for. Now, if you look, I'm not sure if you can see all the way up there, but there are some houses on top of the hill. Houses on top of the hill, structures overlooking the bay, the city. It's beautiful how the sun is coming up over the mountains, soon to be shining on the city. Just gonna keep on walking. And here are the shipping containers sitting at the shipping yard. Just a lot of shipping containers. And I made it to this edge of town, and I'm just gonna go ahead and walk up into the city center. This is what a city bus looks like. City bus stop looks like right there. I'm gonna turn around and you hear the sirens, and that's ambulance going through the city. Just gonna cruise on the street. I'm gonna go this way, but I'm gonna walk up into the heart of the city. Looks like some sort of tour is going on right here. It says Base Operativa, Ushuaia, I'm not saying it right, Argentina. Looks like they're signing up for a tour right here. All right, so it's people starting to come out, not just tourists. All right, so we're gonna make our way down or up the street. I wonder what this is right here. It looks like some sort of center right there. Not exactly sure what's going on over there, but it looks interesting. I'm gonna make my way across the street, and this is My Poo Street. So My Poo Street This is my poo. My poo street is where I'm at right now. All right, we're walking up the street just past my poo street, and we're back at the Hard Rock Cafe. Now, I walked past the Hard Rock Cafe last night. I'm gonna walk into the Hard Rock Cafe, see if it's open. These stairs are so awkward because I'm walking up the hill, and then there's stairs right next to it, and they just seem out of place, but you need them to get inside of those particular stores. Just gonna keep on cruising down the street. Looks like it's open. Make sure no one's coming across the street as I cruise on down it. So here is the Hard Rock Cafe, and it looks like it is not open yet. As it says, it opens up at 11 a.m. and it is not quite 11 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and cruise on down the street. And here I go. People eating breakfast. Now, I want to point out one thing. I noticed this in Europe. If you look down, you see that there is a yellow strip going up and down the sidewalk. And there are grooves in this. And the grooves, from what I am told, is to help the visually impaired individuals walk up and down the street as they cruise on down the street. Now, I didn't know this at first when I was in Europe, that was what it was for. I thought it was some sort of design to make them look cool. But I was wrong, because somebody told me. And as you can see, as I get closer to the corner or the intersection, there comes dots right here. It's no longer those strip grooves, but there's dots. And this is indicative that you can turn and cross the street at this one area. Right here, you see how it goes like that? It's for crossing for the visually impaired. So that was a fun fact that I've learned. And I thought that was a great idea. A really great idea. I'm gonna keep on cruising down the street. Helping out the visually impaired. Pretty cool. Some margarita shop. So some of the shops are now beginning to open and go and make purchases. There's a lot of signs for duty free. You can buy things duty free, and I believe that's without taxes, I guess, but it's not my duty to figure that out. Flight attendants and pilots boarding, getting ready to go on their voyage to take people out of Ushuaia. Of course, I did not say that right again, but you know what I meant. Stores are starting to open. Bicycle tours, clothes. Sounds pretty fun. Okay, that's interesting right there, a pastry shop, Dewey's. Let's see what's going on in there. So it's a pastry shop. Well, all sorts of pastries going on right here. You have donuts, you have this flowery looking thing. You have some of that. And you have the people in there. Friendly pastry shops. This is Dewey's. It looks so good right here. Churros. I'm not exactly how to say that. But here they are right here. This is a great shop. You might want to check this out. They seem very friendly, inviting. It says Dewey. Duve? I think it's Duve. All right. So this is Duve. And there are some of the pastries. They look really good. I may have to come back by and try some of these. They look really good. But I'm just gonna cruise on down the street. A restaurant.